Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, the game might actually be good. Hey there, Editor Nostril here with a quick aside. So this episode was originally going to be another viewer request by Moa Video Gamer, the game in question being Steppenwolf the X-Creatures project. But unfortunately, I have not been able to get decent footage or even play the game. OBS refuses to capture video for the game because it opens in a separate window, and the in-game character controls themselves are completely unresponsive, so the game is currently in an unplayable state. I've tried some workarounds. Flashpoint has an alternate launcher, and I've tried downloading the game itself from a couple different websites, but so far nothing seems to work. So, sorry, Moa Video Gamer, I'm going to have to table this one, at least for now. The game did look quite promising indeed, though, based off the little bit I was able to experience. That being said, if anyone knows a workaround to these issues, go ahead and let me know, and I will be more than happy to hop back in and try again. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the start of year 2 of Flashpoint Friday, episode 51. It's hard to believe it's been a year already since I started the series, but here we are. So without further ado, we have a title from 1000 Web Games, a site that is still up and active when I checked, and they're not only still making web games, but according to their website, they are also making mobile games for Android and iOS devices, so I suppose that makes sense given this current day and age. But anyway, let's see what we're in for, shall we? Okay, yep, got a bit of an animated splash screen here for the site. We got Rapid Gun 3. Alright, listen to that music. Alright. So I think I know what kind of game we're in for with this one. Let's go ahead and hit play game. We'll go normal, I guess, for starters. Okay, yeah. So I think this is completely mouse-driven. Oh, no. I stand corrected. You can move the character with arrow keys as well, so this is actually a little more in-depth than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like one of those like shooting gallery games where you're on a static screen and you just move the gun around to shoot targets or enemies or whatnot, but nope. With this one, you move and strafe, you move forward or backwards and strafe with the arrow keys, but you look around by moving the mouse, and when you get towards the edge of the screen, it will move around. Looks like it's only horizontal though, so I guess you don't have to worry about enemies dropping in on you from above or anything like that. So without any further ado, let's go ahead. Now, I don't know if these assets are... Oh, hello. Okay. Now, I don't know if these assets are original or if they cribbed this from some other game like Counter-Strike or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, but oh well. I'm getting shot at. Shoot! I had to reload. Okay. Ow. I am not doing good on health. Whoop. Okay, I need to stop treating this like a boomer shooter. I'm just running out into the thick of things. I think I need to be a little more tactical with my movements. Yep. Come on. Poke your head up again. There you go. I don't know if you only need to hit them once. Yeah, I guess maybe you only hit them once. I'm not sure if there's locational damage, if hitting them in certain parts of the body does more damage than others. I guess I could try shooting one in like the leg or something and see if they die. Well, I had to go for center mass there. Yeah, okay, so this kind of operates on Delta Force rules. Anyone who's played the old Delta Force computer games will know what I'm talking about, where no matter where you shoot somebody, all it took was just to hit them once and they were considered dead. So, but I am not doing so good because I was a little too bold there at first. Ooh, crotch shot. I didn't mean to aim there, but okay. Whoa. Is somebody else shooting at me? Well, I saw that guy spawn in, but... Ow. Yep. Let's go ahead and try that again. I'll be a little more careful this time around. Believe it or not, in case you couldn't tell, but judging by my performance there, I am decent at FPS games, so I'm not like, you know, pro MLG material by any stretch of the imagination, but I've played my fair share of shooters of various stripes, anywhere from the highly tactical squad-based stuff to just straight up balls to the wall boomer shooter type variety. So this is definitely more in the tactical vein of things, or as tactical as you can be for a game of this technical caliber. Got one bullet left. Go ahead and reload. Nice. 72 enemies. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to play through this whole level, because that's a lot to go through. I'll maybe see how far I... Oop, that was an accident. See how far I get on this life, maybe. Depending on whether I win or... Well, if it gets to the point where it starts getting dull for the viewer, I'll stop. For what this is actually pretty good. It's fun, you know. Like I said, I was expecting initially like just a single screen shooting gallery type experience, but no, this is kind of more of a full-on FPS game in a web browser, essentially. So, I mean, you're not going to compete with the likes of Counter-Strike and other commercial products that are sold for dedicated use for PC or consoles, but for what it is, yeah, I knew you were... Oh, yep, forgot about that corner. Check your corners. Check your corners, so... Alright, there we go. There's probably some... Nope, someone right there. Okay. I wonder if there's any health pickups, or are you stuck with just the health that you start with? Because that would make this very difficult indeed if you didn't have any means of replenishing health. I guess no one's gonna pop up there. I was fully expecting someone to pop up from behind that crate, but music's decent enough for what it is. It loops quite a bit. I did try right-clicking there for a second because the gun did have a scope, but as is the case for Flash, with just the format, right-clicking doesn't work. So, alright, so I think we get a pretty good idea of what this game has to offer here, so I'll just call it here. So that's Rapid Gun 3, a surprisingly entertaining first-person shooter experience, complete with full-on movement. I was fully expecting a gallery shooter when I started this, but there was more to it than this. Like I said before, though, I don't know if these assets are original or not, but regardless of that, if you're a fan of FPS games, I suppose you could give this a try. I mean, there's no shortage of alternatives for PC and console and whatnot, but I guess if you want to just drop in for a little bit and shoot some bad guys for a little bit, I mean, and there's a decent amount of challenge too. I was playing on normal. I would imagine if I played on easy, things would be easier, obviously, but it is quite the endurance run as you're going through dozens of different enemies without having any sort of like healing mechanics, it seems. So it really tests your tactical situational awareness, I guess, along with your reflexes to navigate through this world without dying once. So yeah, fans of FPS games, go ahead and check this out. I think you'll like it. So thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Flashpoint Friday, and take care, everyone.